Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today as we're sitting down talking about WWE's Money in the Bank 2018 pay-per-view. We've sat down and we've tried to do this full show preview, honestly, a few times. So this intro, I'm not going to kill it with you guys. Over this last month, we basically learned that WWE is extending its WWE pay-per-view time 1 extra hour to go along with the WWE brand split. Basically, they are killing off each brand having their own separate pay-per-views. Each pay-per-view, each and every month, is going to be Raw and SmackDown competitors. This does not interest me all that much, honestly, because now a 4-hour pay-per-view seems more like work than a normal 3-hour pay-per-view. I might not sit down and watch each and every edition of Monday Night Raw or SmackDown. I might skip a few episodes here or there along the way, but I would always sit down and watch each and every pay-per-view each and every month. And honestly be interested. And sometimes I wish that I would know a little bit more about the feuds that were going down. But honestly, I look at this pay-per-view here with WWE's Money in the Bank 2018. I care about who wins the men Money in the Bank. I care about who wins the women's Money in the Bank. I sort of care about the AJ match against Nakamura because I'm hoping that this is going to be the end of the feud one way or another, no matter which way it goes. And basically from there on out, I have minimal interest in like the Good Brothers having their match against the Bludgeon Brothers for the SmackDown tag titles. From there on out, there's matches that ultimately Roman Reigns versus Jinder Mahal. We have Sami Zayn going up against Bobby Lashley. These are matches that I have no care in the world about. Asuka versus Carmella seems like it's very, very predictable to me. Whoever wins the Money in the Bank, that is the men and the women, whoever wins that is basically going to be controlling what goes on in WWE from there on out, basically controlling what goes on during the summer months leading to SummerSlam, maybe even longer to go into the WrestleMania feuds. Someday that thing's actually going to be cashed in the way it was explained, where that person is going to be added to the actual main event of WrestleMania. Maybe even someday we'll see it just explained where they just cashed it in, not even for a championship match, but they just cashed in for a feud to have something go down. In example, I can remember some people basically thinking that maybe somebody would win the Money in the Bank and cash it in to have a match against Ric Flair at WrestleMania, possibly ending their that streak at WrestleMania 24. That would have been a really cool way to have Flair have his send-off and honestly make somebody a huge star in the making. This should be a good show. As of right now, it is scheduled that I'm going to be sitting down and watching this on Sunday the 12th. And we are a week out. I don't see many things changing, just sort of building up the feuds along the way. They really made Becky Lynch look huge, getting that win against Charlotte on SmackDown this week. But you know, in these go home shows leading to Money in the Bank, I don't really see a lot of things changing. So these should be the final things to add. If any matches add to the show, possibly something off of 205 Live with the Cruiserweight Championship. And I don't think there's a tag titles for the Monday Night Raw show. Oh, it's the B team going up against the Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, whatever their names are, the Leader of Worlds or something like that. They got a tag title match. I didn't see it on the list, but possibly I just missed it somewhere along the way. But we'll see what goes down with that. So we'll get into the matches. I know we've talked about this in the past, so we don't want to be jamming everything up. So let's get on to it.